Hello everyone, this is Bobbin Threadbare, and welcome back to the Dark Mod. Now, I don't want to get the Thomas Porter series too far ahead of the fourth main campaign, so while we're making up time, I figured I'd start on a different series. This one's William Steele, and the first mission takes place in the north. And once again, if you don't want to hear me speaking the narration, feel free to skip ahead to 3 minutes and 15 seconds. My name is William Steele. Several years ago, a fight with my father caused me to leave Bridgeport to seek my fortune. I traveled north to the town of Braden and entered the service of one Lord Bascombe, who needed able swordsmen and archers to defend his holdings. Over the years, I faced invaders, local cutthroats, and the unforgiving ice and snow. With everything that's happened, I've all but forgotten what my father and I argued about, so I finally decided it's time to return home. But there's one thing I must do before I leave. A local count named Harkoff, a nasty sort, has been bleeding merchants and the gentry alike for protection money. Lord Bascombe refused his demands, and Harkoff retaliated with a bounty on Bascombe's head, a bar of solid gold. No one has made a move yet against Bascombe, and I mean to see that no one does. If word were to get out that the gold bar doesn't exist, Harkoff's bounty would be worthless. And what better way for it to disappear than for me to steal it, out from under the Count's nose? A few coins here and there in the Wailing Wolf flushed out a thirsty old taffer who was once part of Harkoff's household. He drew me some fair maps of the place while going on about it being a restored builder church. He even warned of ghosts. His tale was most interesting, though the thought of encountering ghosts freezes my blood. I'll wait till the sun goes down, then slip in through an old escape tunnel, part of the original church. I need to keep an eye out for Harkoff's lieutenant, a rough fellow named Trumbull. Word is, though, that he's getting on in years, so maybe he won't turn out to be a problem. The gold bar and whatever else I can find will be a nice parting gift from this hard life I've been living up here in the north. Looks like there isn't much difference in objectives, except for how much loot is required. Oh well. Be that as it may, I imagine there are still going to be more and more watchful guards on the higher difficulties. It looks like we don't have to worry about that right now. And we skipped the equipment screen, so I'm just doing a little inventory of what we've got here. 5 water, 2 moss, 1 gas rail, that's nice. 1 noisemaker, 1 rope. Looks like that's it. So, on the other hand, we've got a lockpicks, the lantern, the spyglass, 1 flash bomb, 1 flash mine, a slow match for light, and a set of 3 maps. Let's have a look at those. 2nd floor, 1st floor, and the cellar. And we're in the hidden escape area right now, so the cellar is where we're going to be coming out. Looks like this is caved in nice and proper. I wonder where it used to lead, though. This fellow looks like he was killed by some very mundane mundane means. No ghosts in here. At least, not at the moment. And here's where the secret door leaves out. Is that somebody crying? Oh, that's the button to open the door from this side. Uh-oh. I think the woman who was crying just left. In which case it's just me and whatever was worth crying about. Oh, and by the way, most of the light sources on this map are candles. I'm going to leave most of them be, even though I can put them out without any effort. It's not really worth the effort. There aren't quite so many guards that I have to worry about them constantly moving past.
Maybe it was a draft to put it out.
Especially considering that, unlike the last map, I am free to knock out whoever I please. There you go, man. I guess whoever is sick in that bed there has someone who cares about him. That's nice.
Hello, if you say so.
Uh-oh. Coming back downstairs, are we? Well, maybe I can help with that.
What could that be?
Perhaps it's not the way you intended, but still. Uh-oh. Someone else down here. Which way are you going? Into the kitchen, then. Come down for a snack, perhaps? Well, you'll just have to wait till you regain consciousness. And how about you? Would you be the cook?
Was that?
Well, hopefully nobody will miss you. Or if they do, then hopefully we got some of the good stuff on the wine rack here. But hopefully, if anyone misses you, I'll be there to make sure they don't worry about it, at least for a while. That's a cookbook that says how to leach almonds and to make eels. Oh, free water arrow. I got some nice stuff around here. I mean, not so nice that I'd actually want to take it, but still, it's well put together. Oh dear. Looks like someone went to the privy and didn't notice that one of the buckets was missing. Lovely. Good thing smell-o-vision isn't a thing. It's got a nice cider press, though. I heard somebody whistling. If they aren't nearby, then I don't have to worry. Looks like a dumbwaiter. I suppose that's an alternate way of going upstairs. There are actually several alternative methods of going upstairs, along with the many staircases located around the four corners of the building. Spare golden plates. Now what else have we got down here? More storage. I shouldn't be surprised, but there sure is a lot of it. Well, here's the staircase. Looks like this is a storage room with an exit on the other side. I think whoever's around is upstairs. And this appears to be a coal chute. I suppose if you're living fairly far north, it's pretty much a requirement to have one of these. Anything hidden in the fire? No. Ah, damn it. Oh, damn it. Keep walking into this stupid door. Oh. Keeps freaking me out when they're upstairs and I can hear them. Because maybe they aren't upstairs. And that would be a problem. Ah, mushrooms. I was wondering what those were. And this is the well. It's right in the center of the building. Good place for it, I suppose, when you can't go outside every day in the uh-oh. Well, that went smoother than anticipated. But you, I think, can rest just over here. Oh, what's this? This is the Mandrusilla bag, but for some reason I can't take it off his belt. I guess William Steele isn't interested in drug trafficking. That or the bags are just worthless objects on every other map, but that's boring. That's a boring explanation. And I hear more doors opening. Once again, it might just be coming from upstairs. Yeah, you don't actually have to break those boards to get in here. And using those crates, you can jump straight up to the next floor up without having to use a rope arrow. Although if you do use a rope arrow, you can get straight up to the third floor from here. And I recognize those stairs. So I've made a full circuit. As I recall from the map, the doors on the other side there, those are bedrooms, probably for the servants. As such, they may have somebody inside them. Oh, like this one. Hit detection is so weird when they're sleeping on their beds. So, her boyfriend Percival died. And she's been inconsolable ever since. The cook's been helping out, but then there's also some sort of rat infestation in the walls, because she keeps hearing sounds at night. Nobody in here. That's good. Ah, this must be the cook's room. How about this one? Looks like this one belongs to a lady named Teresa. And that was a hint that there is money hidden in the rafters of the church area. And here's another hint that there is money hidden on a windowsill in the courtyard. Also, there's a woman named Lady Isabella who is staying at the house currently. Apparently the woman who was sleeping, whom I knocked out, her name is Mary. And there's also this other guy named Hugh. He's the one who's sick in the infirmary. And we're back at the kitchen. Anyway, Hugh has also been tearing out pages from a book that he found so that he could practice reading. Don't know why he'd need to tear out the pages, though. And this looks like the barracks. This is the belfry staircase, by the way. Should be a bell at the top if I go all the way up. And he had an armory key on him. And he probably heard the snoring, but there is a guy in here. So I've got to be careful about how much noise I make. The wooden floors here are particularly loud. Uh-oh. Oh, double uh-oh. That's the lieutenant. Trimble, I believe? There's something special about him. Specifically, it's the reason why I had to use a gas arrow on him. See, if you take a closer look at his, head there, he's got this cage around his face. That means that you cannot blackjack this particular character model. It's either gas arrows or you'll just have to kill them the hard way. And that's not recommended at any difficulty level. In any case, since this guy is sleeping in here, I don't want to make too much noise. And I cannot close that chest for some reason. Oh, looks like one of the guards has been naughty, stealing the master's plates like that. Tisk, tisk. Ah, another page from church history. It says that Father Grimoire was buried without his head, because his head had a disfiguring illness and they wanted to keep it away from the rest of his body. And whoever this guy was stole a golden dagger. I hid it in the attic. See if I can knock him out. Now, he doesn't have the cage around his face, but
You'll pay for that. You'll pay for that.
for some reason,
You'll pay for
he
that.
apparently is also immune to blackjacking. I don't really get it. But there's nothing I can really do about it, so I'm just gonna let him sleep. You know, in my practice run, he actually woke up to the point of being on permanent alert. And he actually went to the front entrance, and man, there's a lot of guards coming through here. But yeah, he went to the front entrance, started patrolling over there instead of going back to sleep. So that's why I definitely don't want to wake him up. Man, I am making one hell of a body pile. Again. Huh. This must be the armory. Intriguing. It's fun picking up all the broadhead arrows, but they aren't really useful. Unlike water arrows, hello, and gas arrows and moss arrows. Oh my. Now I do have a way of taking care of that sleeping guard. Good night. Gotta be careful, though. Don't want to breathe in too much of the gas and get knocked out myself. But now we've got a body pile 4 men high. Oh, we do have fun, don't we? Anything else I can take? Oh, flash mines. And flash bombs. Very nice. Swords, not interested. Apparently Harkov himself is not at home at the moment. Well, that'll make things easier, I suppose. And I have no idea what that green thing is. Looks like I'm in Trumbull's chambers right now. Well, I can safely say I won't be interrupted here. Not now that I've knocked the poor bastard out. Looks like a devoted man. Man's journal. Ah. So that servant downstairs, Mary, is Trumbull's illegitimate daughter. And incidentally, Trumbull is sick of killing at Harkov's command and would rather leave and start over. And so now we have 2 more objectives. Get some dirt on Harkov and leave it for Trumbull to find. And once we have that golden bar, leave that for Trumbull to make his getaway. And take his poor daughter Mary with him. Sounds promising. Is that made of crystal? Uh-oh. got a third objective. Return Father Grimoire's skull to his sarcophagus. That's what the ghost was just saying, by the way, in case you didn't quite hear him. Return his skull and he will be eternally grateful. Did someone else just close the door? Could have sworn I heard an additional door closing, but it might have been the one into the chapel that tends to close itself. Just for added creepiness factor, I suppose. Okay, now I definitely heard at least one door open that I didn't cause. But are they upstairs or not? I believe this is the first floor bedrooms, by the way. More from church history. Apparently there's a catacombs on site, but the entrance is hidden. This appears to be Whitcomb's bedroom. Whitcomb being the head of the servants. There still isn't anyone around. I'd call that good news, but if I knew who was opening the doors, that at least would be something. Okay, now there's definitely someone nearby. They heard me jump up onto that wardrobe. But somehow they aren't in this hallway. Damn it. You can tell this is a nice bathroom because there's a privacy curtain for the chamber pot. Back to the spiral staircase, at least. So where does this go?
Still a while to go.
And who is there, for God's sake? At least I know where someone is now. I can just get over here without being spotted. Tile's gonna be a problem, but so long as he keeps his back to me, I can creep over onto the carpet and then clock him. Now I just need to find a good place to stash the body. Assuming there isn't anybody else around here. Crying out loud. Alright, how about the bathtub? There you go. Maybe there's someone on that walkway. Could be that's what I'm hearing. Yeah. Looks like I have to worry about Lady Isabella plus one maid and 2 female guards. At least once I reach the second floor. It's interesting that there's more information on these notes than there was on the last one downstairs. It's like they expect the people on this floor to understand things better. There's the stairs down. Little corner for storage there. And somebody's having trouble with their poker game. else can we go from here? Oh. I believe those guards are having a poker game as we speak. Oh, for crying out loud.
Maybe we should draft to put it out.
There we go. Now there's another light source behind them. But it looks like if I can get close enough, shouldn't be any trouble to... Oh, for... What? Now? He had to come in now.
Huh?
At least the light's out.
Oh.
And that means I can just knock everybody the hell out. Huh. Here's where the dumbwaiter comes out. At least on this floor. That would be sort of an awkward place to be, though, especially since the one guard is basically looking at the dumbwaiter. But hey, now this room is for sleepy time guards. So that's one less thing to worry about. This out here would be the courtyard. Uh-oh. Is there somebody up there? There must be that. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna check this door out. Apparently there's one more guy I need to worry about. Alright, but I'm not going to leave him out in the cold to freeze to death. That would just be cruel. I mean, I know how cold it can get when there's all that snow on the ground. You do not want to sleep outside in the open on days like this. I've been here, but not sure if I've been this way yet. This doesn't look familiar. Ah, the barracks. That's where that ends up. So next time, we'll be checking out the second floor